Good morning, YouTube. Allie's Odyssey here, and I thought it would be fun today to do a what I eat in a day video for you. I am 11 days post-op gastric bypass, and I know that a lot of people like to see what patients take in during the day. So first thing I do in the morning is I roll over and I take my anti-nausea medication and my pain medication with a sip of tea. It's about 9 o'clock. So for breakfast, I'm going to have this Premier protein shake and chocolate. It's 160 calories, 1 gram of sugar, and 30 grams of protein, which we love. I've got that protein goal of between 70 to 90 grams of protein. So this really, almost gives me half of what I have to have for the day. So I'm going to work on this, and I will check back in with you guys in a bit. Okay, so it took me about 20 minutes to finish that shake, and I have to wait a half hour until I can drink anything after having a protein shake. So now I'm going to work on this 13-ounce bottle of fluid. It's water mixed with the Berry Blast Mio, which I love. And then I also have my multivitamin. I have 1,000 milligrams of calcium, and these are really good. These are chewable vitamins. They are bariatric approved. They're from Bariatric Advantage. The multivitamin is strawberry watermelon flavored. This is chocolate flavored, kind of tastes like Tootsie Roll. And then also I have my Prevacid there, which I need to take every day. So I'm going to work on this over probably about the next hour and a half to 2 hours, this bottle of fluid here. And I'll check back in with you later. Bye. Okay, so it is a little bit after 1, about 1:15. It took me forever to drink that bottle of water this morning, but I decided I wanted to try some oatmeal. I haven't tried this yet. So this is actually the, let me get it here, the Quaker Weight Control Instant Oatmeal. I'm having the maple brown sugar. Where is that one? Maple brown sugar, so it's 160 calories for a packet, 3 grams of fat, which is within my guidelines. Carbs are kind of high, 29 grams of carbs, but there's 6 grams of fiber, only 1 sugar and 7 grams of protein. So this has been made with 3/4 of a cup of Fairlife milk. I don't have that container here, but the Fairlife milk is high in protein. It's got 13 grams per cup. So if I am able to finish all of this, which I doubt I will, it looks about like a cup of food. I don't think I'll be able to eat all of this, but if I am able to finish it, then that would give me about 16 grams of protein, which is pretty good for a meal. So I'm going to try this, and I'll let you know. You can see how much is in there. I will let you know how I make out. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, so it's about a half hour later, and I was able to eat about half the oatmeal. I did have to thin it down a little bit more with some water. But yeah, I can tell that I'm full. It's not the same type of full feeling I used to have, but just can kind of tell if I eat another bite that it's probably not going to be good. So about a half a cup, which gave me between 7 and 8 grams of protein, not too bad. And so I'm going to rest for a little while and then work on some more fluids. Okay, so now it's about 2:45. It really took me an hour after having that oatmeal to feel like I could eat or drink anything else. So now I'm going to work on this 16-ounce cup of peppermint tea. I put a packet of Truvia in it. So I'll probably work on that over the next half hour or so. Got to get all those fluids in. So you notice that throughout the day I'm altering having a protein shake or a mini meal with my fluids, because before everything else comes the fluids, so that I don't get dehydrated. So I will check in with you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so I wanted to check in with you and show you how I'm doing on my tea here. There's a little heart there in the bottom of my cup because I love you. All right, I'm being silly. But anyway, if you remember, I said it would take me about a half hour to drink my cup of tea. That is typically what it takes. Well, it is now 4 o'clock, so I have been working on this puppy for an hour and 15 minutes. And the reason I wanted to, let me flip my camera around. Okay, so the reason I thought that was important to share was to point out how sometimes when it comes to fluid intake, just, tea, it can take bariatric patients a lot longer to get the same amount down that a normal person could probably have swigged down in 5 minutes or less if they needed to. We do not have the ability to do that. It would make us vomit. So that's why it's so important that in the very beginning, we focus, super hyper focus on the directives we have from our surgeon, which are, on water and protein intake. I'll give you an example. On Thursday, I did payroll, and I got sidetracked while I was doing payroll. I'm not doing a whole lot of work from home. I've done some emails and stuff like that, but I had to get payroll done, and I got really distracted, and I wasn't drinking or eating during that time. So Thursday, I did not meet my fluid goals, because by the time I realized, oh, you should have been drinking that whole time, a couple hours had passed, and there was just no way for me to catch up without really hurting my tummy and risking the possibility of vomiting, and I just wasn't going to do that. So I tried to slowly make up for it a little bit the next day. So I can imagine if somebody does not take time off to really get adjusted to this lifestyle, how they could really end up in the ER dehydrated because they haven't been focusing on what they need to focus on. So I just wanted to point that out, that it has to be that way, and they're not trying to be self-centered. They kind of have to be self-centered. And if you are contemplating surgery or scheduled for surgery, need to realize that, yes, you do need to take the time off, not just for your healing, but to get adjusted to this drastically new lifestyle, because it's completely different, and you can't fathom it until you're actually doing it. I know that I didn't. So off my soapbox for now. That was just a little tidbit of information. And I'm going to finish that last sip of tea, and I will check back in with you guys later. Bye. Okay, guys, so it's 5:15 in the evening. That means it is time for dinner. It's been 4 hours since my lunch, and we are required to eat every 4 hours. So I'm going to have this Premier Protein shake. Again, I had one this morning. They're high in protein. It should go down easy. Hopefully I can finish it. For meals, unlike fluids, for meals we're only allowed a half hour. So whatever we don't finish within that half hour, we have to put away for later or whatever. But hopefully I can get the whole thing in. I need the protein for the day. So this is going to be dinner. Check back in later. Bye. Okay, it's now 7 p.m. and I did exactly what we were talking about in the last clip. I got distracted, so I did not start my protein shake until 6 o'clock. So I did not finish it until around 6:30. I couldn't quite get it all in. I'm feeling really full today. I'm going to blame that oatmeal. But I was able to drink all of it but like the last sip, so I'll just call it a day on that. So now a half hour has passed and I can start working on fluids again. So I have to get in this 13-ounce bottle of water. Again, I mixed it with my favorite flavor, Mio, the berry flavor. And I'm still not done with fluids even after this. So I will check in with you later and let you know how the evening goes. Okay, so yes, it's kind of late now. It's 10 o'clock. Just like I said, I got behind on everything today, so I'm actually having my last little mini meal of the day. This is half a can of cream of chicken soup. I can typically eat the whole can because it is a liquid, but I really don't need it. It's late, so I'm just doing half a can to get my protein goals for the day. So I'm going to go ahead and work on this, and then I'll check back in with you guys one more time. Bye. Okay, so it's about 11 o'clock, and I'm starting to get tired, so I'm just going to drink my last cup of tea. It's 16 ounces. That will put me over my fluid goal for the day, and then taking my other multivitamin and my last calcium chew for the day. And that is it, folks. That is what I'm eating in a day currently. Of course, it fluctuates from day to day, but that gives you a pretty good idea. My whole day is pretty much consumed with getting in fluids and protein. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.